Genealogical and historical societies, associations, and researchers plow the same field over and over again. And because they are nonprofit groups that rely on donations and volunteers to support their efforts, they often find themselves without the resources to continue operations. Martha is president of her local genealogical and historical society. She lives in a small town, and the society is supported by donations from local businesses and volunteers from the local community. The society meets in the City Hall auditorium once a month and is provided an office in a house on the town square, owned by a local businessman. The house has a sign in front for the Genealogical and Historical Society. Travelers often stop to see what souvenirs might be for sale, and folks searching their routes stop by, send letters, or call to see what documentation the society might have that would help them in their research. Martha and the board of directors would like to have a website for the society, but they can't afford to pay someone to write it for them. They would also like to schedule events, manage the events, sell tickets to the events, create work projects such as inventorying the local cemeteries so they can provide genealogical information to individual researchers and to record the local history of the town. Martha finds American Pioneers on the web. She signs up for the standard membership and tells the board of directors about it. The board investigates the American Pioneers website and decides to give it a try. They appoint Frank, a local shopkeeper, the task of setting up the society's profile on American Pioneers. Frank completes the society's profile online. As he completes the society's profile, Jane is notified that a society which has some information about her great-great-grandfather has just joined American Pioneers. Frank sets up memorabilia for sale in the Society's online store at American Pioneers, along with a few books written by local historians. One of the books has a record of the marking of a grave of a Revolutionary War soldier that turns out to be Jane's great-great-grandfather. John and Don find out about this when Jane posts this information on her blog. Jane, John, and Don join the society, paying dues and making a donation, and at the same time they purchase digital copies of a newspaper article concerning the Daughters of the American Revolution, marking the grave of their Revolutionary War soldier, which leads them to the DAR and the files that proved the soldier's participation and another cousin who filed the DAR application. They tell their cousins about this, and many of them join the society and American Pioneers, which earns direct donations and referral fees. Even though Jane, John, and Don live in different states, and the society is located in even another state, they begin to involve themselves in the society's activities. Frank takes photos of the Revolutionary War soldier's grave and uploads the photo to the society's profile page gallery and puts the digital images up for sale for $1.50. Jane, John, and Don immediately purchase the image, and the society is paid $4.50. Frank then collects email addresses from local businessmen, individual researchers in the community, local churches, and others. Using the American Pioneers invitation system, he sends an invitation from the society's profile page on American Pioneers. 100 individuals join American Pioneers using the link provided by the invitation Frank sent out. As a result of the individuals joining American Pioneers, the society earns $1,000 for the join, and later, when the members renew their membership, year after year, the society continues to earn money, growing the membership year after year. Soon the society has members all over the United States, and they want to participate in meetings and planning. Frank sets up work groups and video conferencing on American Pioneers, which is free to members, so that those unable to attend the meetings can see and hear the meetings and even vote on plans and minutes of the meetings using American Pioneers' video conferencing feature. Frank sets up a blog for each of the projects and for news. The local newspaper wants to post articles. Therefore, the newspaper joins using the link sent out with the invitation. Later, the radio station joins. Then more local businesses all join American Pioneers, and the Society earns even more money for the join and future renewals. The Society's members can invite even more new members to help the Society raise needed funds. In addition to membership earning money, the Society is able to organize, plan, and manage events, and at the same time sell tickets to those events online to members of American Pioneers and non-members alike. A great way to gain support for a nonprofit genealogical and historical society.